So when I was a kid, we started making like and one mixtapes where you can start the timer, by the way. Okay. Where like it was like and one mixtapes, and each of us gave it like each other nicknames. And my nickname was Visine because I was really good at shooting, so I could shoot it in your eye, basically. This guy,
You're the whitest black. Your nickname was Visine.
Visine, yeah.
Winston. Lil Visine? Nothing like that?
No,
Young
just
Visine?
Visine.
Just Visine?
Straight to the point.
All right.
No, but this white kid, Devin, his nickname was Alabastard. So that was pretty good. I thought that was a really creative nickname.
That seemed, but for me, was this a black guy?
No, he was white.
Okay.
He was white.
Check.
He was the only white guy in the group.
Check,
That's why we named him
check.
Alabastard.
And this is the mean streets of San Antonio?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Not the mean streets, the suburbs.
The burbs of
yeah, it was
the
actually a really good school district.
Can I just tell you have a beautiful city?
Yeah, I love San
One
Antonio.
of my favorites.
No, yeah, people always shit on it in Austin. I don't really appreciate it. Everyone.
People who haven't been. You looked right at Brandon. A sharp, may I say, sharp.
No. Brandon loves it.
I'm a shy.
Okay, I mean,
I
you know
shout
what
out
you did,
San Antonio.
I
The
did.
river
You're right.
walk,
I did.
I literally said if Austin had like I know we have a river and you can walk around it, but if we had a river walk,
you
it would
could
be
just drink.
sick. Like if it like the way
Yeah.
theirs is set up with like the bars and the art
You
and
can
like
go open container on the walk.
yeah, it's
Also,
sweet.
Austin, if you're listening, fucking Rainforest Cafe.
Rainforest Cafe rocks.
You know what's so funny is like I disagree with the Rainforest Cafe is okay, guys.
I understand it's a
let's not
white people thing. You
It
ever
definitely
if you
is.
see a black table, no.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys get hyped during the rainstorm.
Yeah, okay.
You guys get hyped during the rainstorm, dude. You
I
can't
can't.
tell me.
Do you mean like a literal rainstorm or like during like going to Rainforest Cafe?
Dude,
Rainforest
see,
Cafe.
he's so unfamiliar. He doesn't even know about the
That's tough.
rainstorm.
What is the
So
rainstorm?
in the middle of Rainforest
You'll just be
Cafe,
eating
every
your-
hour
you'll be
on the
eating your
hour.
chicken nuggies. You'll be dipping your.
Oh, is that
rhino.
like when like the gorilla's like
Yeah,
like,
all of a
moves
sudden you're
around?
chilling. You're like,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh shit, it's fucking
It gets
happening.
live,
And then
dude.
the
Some of
whole-
the animals withdraw into the
Yeah.
forest.
They get
Oh,
scared.
shit.
They slide and like you see the iguanas just withdraw back. It gets
no,
real.
yeah, no. Whenever I go, I guess I've been there in less than an hour's time and got the fuck out.
How about the snake at the gift shop?
Yeah, rocket
You guys are
gift
really
shop.
like reminiscing. On
Dude,
this,
I went to Rainforest
Well,
Cafe
I mean-
so much as a child.
Dude, take a
Okay.
walk into our culture. For
yeah,
a
man.
second, dude.
Yeah.
When in Rome, okay. Look what you're surrounded
Let's
by.
get this guy a PB and
All right,
J.
let me do the introductions real quick. I'm Winston C. This is Matty Stu. This is my producer, Brendan Legendre. He's also on the episode today.
Yep.
You've done an episode before this, right?
Yes, yeah. I think
Okay.
it's my third appearance.
Okay, so he's back on. Thank you for doing it again.
Of course.
And thank you for with the multitasking. I'm being taught a lesson about the culture of Rainforest Cafe to start off. I didn't see that coming. What's the last time y'all went about? How long ago?
It's been a while.
Okay, that's probably good.
Because the food, not
That's
good.
what I'm saying. That's all.
overpriced.
Yeah.
It's cool for a kid because you're like, I got the
what
dino
I'm saying.
burger,
That's
and
what I'm
they
saying.
have like the gummy worms in the mud. What was that called? A mud pie dessert? or
Dirt
whatever?
and Worms, I think.
Dirt and Worms, yeah.
Which was an all-time classic.
Classic.
Bring that back. Who,
Yeah.
What's your favorite dessert from any restaurant that you can think? I like the Pizookie at
Dirt and Worms is
BJ's.
up there. Honorable mention for sure. But
Have you seen the Pizookie at
here's my
BJ's?
issue. Can I give you? It's delicious.
Is it too hot and cold?
No,
What?
no, not the problem. I love a little.
The melts?
I love some opposition. Are you kidding
Okay.
me? Dude, I love. But
You like some yin to your
what
yang.
I
got
don't
it.
like is you don't take down a Pizookie by yourself. They have the small one. Sometimes you can. It's for the table. Quickly, it becomes a saliva fest.
Okay.
Which one?
That's
Pizookie,
valid.
like at a birthday
It's like the-
party where
it's
you
the
got all
cookies.
these.
Oh, yeah, I don't
spoons
wanna
in there.
share it with
They're
anyone.
You feel
That's
like because
valid.
it's like cross mixing. They're not cutting it like a cake.
So then, so dirt worms is your one of your
No,
favorite?
no,
Okay.
absolutely not. Come on, I would throw up as an adult. I don't think I could take down dirt. And
So
worms. I'm
was
gonna
it?
say, I'm gonna
Is
go-
there a dessert that comes to mind?
Yeah, it's the Italian one. Who's it now?
Italian.
Yeah. Come on.
I feel like the way he said that he was about to say
Gelato?
No, not gelato. Gelato is up there. That's
Italian
the thing is, I don't
shaved
really
ice.
see-
Tiramisu.
Thank you, tiramisu.
Okay.
That is
Terry
it.
Matsu.
Dude,
I
it's
got
so
the-
yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
she's been watching Shogun.
Well, it's funny because the first time I had it was in Japan, and that's how I said it, and I can't. That's how they said it, and I can't get it out of my head. Tiramisu.
That's
I
awesome.
was in line with my brother at the airport to get some acai bowls, and he was in front of me. He's like, "Can I get an acai bowl?" And I was like, "You son of a bitch! If you embarrass me in front of these white people."
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You're established in Austin. He can't
Yeah,
be
he
coming
can't be
down
out
here
here.
and,
No.
and playing you like
I
that.
had
Unacceptable.
for the brief week I worked at Jimmy John's. I had a lady order 4 sandwiches
Jimmy John's yesterday, by the way.
shout out Jimmy
Shout
John's.
out, they're falling apart without it.
Yeah. They need me. They need me.
Apart without it.
She ordered 4 sandwiches, and each of them she made sure to ask if they had provolone cheese on it. Which I was like, that's such a
Is
bad.
there a chance she's trying to be fun?
No, she was like, no, she was so serious.
You know these ladies.
Provolone.
Because it was like this, she goes,
You
can
just
I
gotta
get
spice everything up?
Bologna or provolone, please.
Yeah, she gets this. She's like, can I get on that sandwich? I want the provolone. And I kind of I stopped and I looked up at her because I was thinking where we were gonna be like, that was funny. But then she was like, and for the second sandwich, I'm like,
had a sophisticated.
yeah. And then she said it for 3 more sandwiches.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, this is crazy.
Have you guys ever mispronounced something your entire lives like that?
Oh, I'm like chronically bad with this.
I remember
the podcast we
anecdotally.
just produced.
Oh yeah.
I was struggling through words.
So many bad
I couldn't get through it,
sentences.
dude. I'm not good with words.
I remember somebody said that someone that they knew thought that it was called civilware, not silverware.
That's
well, you know, you don't
I mean, it
use
kind
it
of
as a,
makes
you don't
sense. on
use it as a
some
weapon.
level. Yeah, it's like you're being civil, like you're not using your hands.
Yeah.
yeah.
But still.
Shout out to the Philippines, though, dude. I did not know no silverware over there. I ordered some pad thai. They looked at me like I was an idiot when I asked for a fork.
Really?
My hands were filthy.
Okay.
Damn,
So-
that
No
is
idea.
kind of nasty.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan
That's
of
a
that.
weird food to have to eat with your hands.
That's what I'm saying.
I notoriously
Did
until
I
I
say
was
pad thai?
pad thai. Yeah.
That's not what I ordered. I was in the Philippines. That's Thai.
I mean, I was like, I don't know.
ordered-
I mean, I was just like, sure. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Hey man, they got pad thai here, and this ain't the Philippines.
yeah, I just feel like they're maybe Americanizing some dishes and just giving the popular ones out there.
Perhaps it was right. I mean, it was right where the Navy ships pull in. They know what they're
Okay.
doing.
Yeah, they knew exactly.
Well, they don't have forks, so they don't entirely know what they're doing.
So for the longest time, till I was probably like 20, 21 years old, I thought that, you know, when you live vicariously through someone,
But yet, bye.
bi-curiously, because I thought like bi-curiously was like kind of gay, kind of not. So
Wanna
like
know
you're
a tough
kind of
time?
living it, kind of
Let me tell you, a
not.
tough time to get corrected on that one is when you're giving a brief to your captain in a naval uniform, and they say, "Wait, did you just say vicariously?"
Oh,
And I
you
said,
thought it too?
Yeah, I said it in a fucking official.
Damn.
Everyone when I tell them laughs at me. I
You're
didn't know
not
there
alone,
was another
brother. You're not
person. That's
alone,
great.
brother.
That's
You're not
great.
alone.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Soil your
So,
own.
do you remember that on vocab day? I don't remember running that through the flashcard, dude. Vicariously, that was never.
No.
What school district were you in, dude?
I mean,
That word was a
look,
word
all
10
I can
years
say
ago.
is you're looking at a third grade spelling bee champ. Okay.
All right.
Hey,
I didn't
by
know.
the
we-
way, we know.
Yeah, the winning word, the word I got eliminated when I went to go face other schools.
It was pussy. He was like, "What's that?"
Never seen it, never said it, never pronounced it. Can you give me the origin, please?
Also hilarious to be like, "You third grader, you're not getting pussy in third. You're not getting mentally fucked up your whole life."
Yeah. What was your championship word?
No, it's too late. Y'all don't get to know now.
No,
Fuck y'all.
I'm sorry.
No,
we can
no,
edit
it was-
it out. We can make you look.
Was it iridocyclitis?
No, it was third grade. It wasn't that level. It was a museum.
All right, dude. And 40 years later, we're bragging about this. You're not.
Bro, fuck you. 40 years later, go fuck yourself.
The E's before
You
the
son
U
of a
in that,
bitch.
right?
All right, well now this episode is Brendan
By the way, is
Legendre
this
only.
in the shot? Should we? Is that?
I don't know.
Oh, it is.
Whatever.
Yeah, we can remove our Delta 9 water pipe out of the way real quick.
Yeah.
We're doing this in San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Delta 9 water pipe, baby. It's
That's
completely
right, baby.
legal.
That's right.
Are you guys ready for the first random topic?
Yeah, dude.
All right, so the format of the show is the first half of the show we go over random topics. The second half we talk about a random topic for 5 minutes. So the first random topic we're going to go over together is Pornhub shutting down in Texas. First off, how do you guys feel about it? Did you guys was that a site that you frequented compared to others, or was it kind of in the?
That was my main bitch.
You took a hit?
Damn!
That was I mean, to remember, I unfortunately told you I jerked off right before the first podcast we did.
Yeah.
And then I typed in Pornhub first, and I was like, "You idiot!" And then I just went to
End
X
of an era.
videos.
End of
Do
an
they
era.
give you like a naughty, like no?
There's like a whole lecture. I didn't read that
Like
shit. But it was
Jurassic
like,
Park.
basically, in paper form, it just is like, it's like about women's rights. And then I was just like, well, this is not going to.
What if you were there for gay porn? They don't know you.
Oh,
Well, real quick, also,
Well, this is Texas. They don't. That's
yeah, yeah.
do you remember when Pornhub before this like shut down like creatives who weren't like actual like professional accounts, whatever?
Yeah, you had to be like a registered account or whatever. Yeah, they took away the like amateur porn.
Yeah.
Wait, no OnlyFans leaks? What the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
This
Selfish.
phases me a none. I'm an ex-hamsters guy. Call me old school.
Nice,
Okay.
It's more of an
nice.
algorithm-based site, in my opinion.
Is it okay?
So
So the algorithm on Hamster to you is like the TikTok algorithm. Everybody wishes they had it, but Hamster has the goods.
sure.
Like
yes.
their recommendations hit every time.
That's what I felt about Pornhub, though. I went on X videos and I was like, what are these fucking wrecks? Hack my cookies. Take my data, you dumb fucks. What is this bullshit?
Yeah, it's no good.
Get
Just-
more accurate.
That's
Yeah,
no good.
fuck.
I mean,
you can go back to the elementary school days.
you know what? I don't know if
boobies.com.
Brendan's gonna remember this
Boobies.com.
conversation, but one time I mentioned because he was using my computer, and I was like, "Hey, use this browser."
Spacebar's a little sticky.
No, I was just like, use this browser and not that browser. And he was like, the disgust. He was just like, you use your laptop to watch porn? Like that was
what is
insane.
this 2005?
So do you use your laptop or do you use your phone only, or like what do you use?
Phone, imagination.
Okay, so you never use your laptop.
I don't have a laptop. I have a tablet, but no, that is strictly business.
Okay.
Yeah. I've never watched porn on a computer in my life.
Huh.
But maybe that's
in
an
your
age.
life.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Well, that just speaks to how young you are, because that was a time where like
6th grade. I had my.
I had an iTouch then.
Oh no!
I got Safari,
we were
baby.
struggling, dude. I only had a laptop.
Yeah.
I remember the era of like beginning to masturbate. Like there was a computer room still in the house type of era. You know, like you like
Yeah. Well, yeah. Our computer room was where my mom would get her reps in on the treadmill, so it'd be a bad time to whack it.
Yeah. It was never really safe.
The dusty exercise bike that someone in the family swore they were going to use that just sits in the computer
Can I
room.
just say on this topic, my mother has caught me masturbating more than probably any human.
Damn, I've never been caught either.
Not a lot.
Is the over under 4?
That's a good over under. If this was Vegas,
yeah,
what
that's a lot.
You take?
Yeah, I mean, I would hope it's under.
You got to take the over. The way I prefaced it.
Yeah, it does sound. I'm thinking like 9 to 11.
Yeah, I remember one time she came into the bathroom. I was supine, dude. The shower was on. I was laying down, and I was just having a grand old time. It was the mirrors completely fogged up.
I've never masturbated in the shower in my entire life.
Oh, brother. It's probably too late. It's like if you haven't seen Godfather.
I just prefer to lay back when I'm doing it.
Yeah, you're not gonna enjoy it now. Yeah, it's
At
like
this
your
point,
dad had to show you as a kid.
Yeah.
You know,
You missed all the references. You're not gonna get it.
It's not gonna happen.
Everyone's way overhyped it for you.
Yeah.
You're like, this is just like the other movies I've seen before.
But no, one time she walked in and she was like, you keep playing with that thing. It's gonna fall off, Matthew," and then slams the door. And I'm like, well, I can't finish now. I mean, the hell. At least have the decency. Let your boy. You're gonna give me blue ball. I'm gonna have to walk around. I'm gonna be in a pouty mood now, Mom.
Yeah, but did you
That's
think that
crazy.
and then look in the mirror and go see Saplete and you're like, yes, we can, and then bust it?
I turned on a Disney Channel original for some motivation, and I got to it.
I've never been caught by a parent. Have you?
No, never. No, I've only been caught by my lady. I've only been caught by my lady, which
Okay.
that's just
By
like
the way,
silly.
I don't
Really?
Think
I was gonna say way worse.
No, she was just like, I'm right here. What the hell?
You
And
think
I
it's
was like-
worse?
That's how I think. Like you chose your phone over this live vagina.
I mean,
I was like,
sometimes you
it's-
just need to get it out real quick, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, it's 10:45 on a Tuesday, and you looked busy. So, sorry, I thought I was helping both of us out.
That's a good.
You have a
point.
deadline.
It's a symbiotic thought. You
Yeah.
know?
That's a good point.
Also, you won't have a threesome with me. This thing will. So, you know, we gotta make compromise.
That's a valid point. Also.
That's the thing too. I feel like if you're gonna watch porn with a partner, you gotta watch something crazy, or else it's like just go have sex like a normal person.
With is crazy.
No, not with, like when you have a partner. Not watching porn with a partner is absolutely
You're hitting the
insane.
I'm going BBW. I'm
Yeah,
doing
some
the
shit,
categories
yeah.
that are out of my realm that are never
yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm going Amazonian women.
You see, you made it a point to say never gonna happen with the BB. Doth protest too much, bro.
Well, I'm in a committed relationship.
No, I mean like back in the you've clearly had something.
No, I do never. I'm telling you. I mean. Here's the important. One of the B's is beautiful.
Yeah.
So
I didn't say that.
I've had a couple.
Hey, everybody's
BWs.
beautiful.
I've had a couple BWs.
Yeah, some
No BBW.
women.
though.
You know, none to.
There's nothing wrong with
None to write home
having.
about.
So okay. Yeah.
I've had some CWs.
What is that?
Chubby women.
Okay. Okay.
You know.
Okay. Cool.
God bless you.
God bless them all. Hey, big women need loving too.
And thanks for tuning in. So
We salute you.
It's actually a good 13% of my demographic. Is
yeah,
CWs.
we know.
They love me. What can I say?
Yeah, dude.
All right.
You know
So,
you know
real
your
quick, who do you
cutoff.
think is going to win, Jake Paul or Mike Tyson?
Well, it's not going to be real.
You don't think so? So you're
No,
one of those.
Mike
You don't-
Tyson's
you don't
last
think
fight
it's-
wasn't. I'm not saying.
Well, I
Jake
mean,
Paul's
against Roy,
fights
but
aren't.
him and Roy Jones have a rapport though.
Yeah.
Also,
Does he
is
like
this?
the Pauls?
Does he?
Tyson.
I think he does. I
Okay.
think he thinks they're cool. Well, here's my thing. Is it like the Roy Jones Jr., if I'm correct, had like the no knockout rule, where like
they couldn't go for each
where
other's
you
heads?
couldn't go for, you weren't going for heads, you weren't going for knockouts. It was just like a sparring match.
Already, man. Come on, come on.
If
man.
they do that, that's fucking lame, and then I don't care
I mean,
because
I know
that's
that-
basically fake.
I know that they were saying like something about headgear, but that was turned out to be a lie.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd be headgear. I'm even fine with. I just want like the whole point of watching a Jake Paul or would be watching a Mike Tyson fight would be like, I want to see old Mike knockout, or Jake Paul. It's only cool when he fucking knocks a guy out. I don't want to see him box 6 rounds against Tommy Fury and go to split decision.
Fight, that Mike took the fight because he has nothing to gain by winning and everything to lose.
He must need money.
I don't think he has
Think so?
everything.
I feel like Mike's doing well though.
I mean, that's what
He's
I
got
would
that.
think.
He's got the weed. He's got the weed brand. He's got that cartoon show that he used to do. I don't know if it's still actively going.
It's not on no more. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that's
like it's the only thing that makes it add up.
He
I just
got
feel
into the
yeah.
vape game for a little.
Yeah.
He was selling vapes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't see him on the shelves anymore. I think
No.
Brandon
He
might
does-
have a point here.
He does have edibles. He
I
made
think
with
my
Evander
guy's broke.
Holyfield.
Yeah.
Broke as shit.
I'll take the fight.
Did you know?
It's probably so much money. I mean, they're probably getting like
Oh,
10
yeah.
million each at
Yeah.
least,
Yeah.
especially it's on
10
Netflix.
rounds. I've done more for that.
You know about his daughter? That
What would
died?
cut they? What?
That shit's sad.
His
Like,
daughter
like
died?
she was like on like a treadmill, like a little girl, like 2 or 3, and like she got her neck got like wrapped in the cord or whatever, and like she fell and like got choked by the cord.
What the fuck?
This happened like maybe a decade ago.
That's a fucking horrible way to go
Yeah,
out.
it's tough.
Yeah, it's not great.
That's like an
Death
equal
by
death.
affluence.
A bad death is the old hot tub jets pulling up the hair. You got to be careful of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that really a thing?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Who's
I think they kind of made hot tubs to not do that anymore.
the comedian Rosebud Baker? You familiar?
No.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter then.
Well,
Her sister died that way.
really?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah, there used to be like the old with the
Small
OG
world, I
like
guess.
pool ones and things. If you sat on it too, it could like pull your intestines out. They definitely like have a safety mechanism now to do
Did I
that.
catch a testy?
Fuck.
Oh.
Right,
Gets a
guys,
ball?
let's change the subject.
Gets a ball?
Jesus Christ. How do we get here? How
I
did
don't know.
we
You
get
brought up Mike Tyson's daughter dying, and I tried to
I
get
guess
out
so.
of it.
Like,
Yeah, man.
Made me sad. I was like, that's a really bad way to go out.
did you ever watch that show, 1,000 Ways to Die?
Loved it.
Oh yeah,
What was
this will-
one of the
this will
ones that
clean it
stuck
up.
with you?
There's like one with like the guy has the big fat girl die on top of him.
Wait, what?
He was like obsessed with like speaking of BBWs, way to bring it back.
Call back.
Yeah, he had like a big old woman lay on top of him, and she like passed out or had some like something happened, and she crushed him, and it like broke his spine and neck because she was like splashing around too much, for lack of a better word, and killed him, and he died. That one stuck with me.
Hey, he died doing what he loved, though.
He did. I think some girl was going like sexy with a cucumber in like her garden or something, and tripped and fell, and it like broke her jaw and neck and killed her. Oh, that's a cool one.
I remember this wasn't on that show, but I know that a guy like it was like a Darwinism award one year where like his Porsche got stuck on a train track, and like he started running towards the train, trying to get it to stop, and he got clipped by it and died.
What an idiot.
Yeah, that's Darwinism.
Trains are faster than people think.
oh for sure.
Also, like the because in your mind you're like you just can't get clipped by a train. There's a very distinct video in my mind of a cow getting clipped by a train, and the way that thing explodes. There's no way that guy didn't fucking disintegrate.
Yeah, it turns out cow doesn't have a lot of give.
No.
You know?
I thought cow beats train like paper over rock, but I was wrong.
Cow doesn't have a
Christ.
whole lot of give. Dude.
Oh man, you saw that fact that I did about Jumbo, how he got hit by a train.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Jumbo?
Yeah, the Jumbo. So the word Jumbo wasn't a word that meant big until this elephant during the Barnum Circus, whose name was Jumbo.
It's also the Swahilian word for hello, if you didn't know.
I did not.
That's what we do in this.
Jumbo.
I remember like that song. It's like hello, buenos dias, buenos
My girl,
dias.
yeah, my girl.
You'll see Jumbo.
Yeah, Jumbo.
You'll see- yeah, Jumbo.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
not Jumbo. It might be Jumbo.
Yeah.
The way you said it was a
Well, I
little.
know
Bon
that it's
Jumbo.
technically zebra.
Yeah.
That's zebra.
Yeah, that's funny.
Chimpanzee. Are you one of those guys?
What?
That
You
that
bitch.
What? Oh.
We're done.
Yeah, it was a bad, sequence
he
of
said. He
words.
said what?
It was a bad sequence of words in hindsight.
Well, how do you feel about chimpanzees? The only thing missing there was boy.
Chimpanzee. Like you say it like that.
Chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee. As
How do
chimpanzee. I don't know. I've never actually thought about it now.
How do you say it?
Chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee.
I think we're saying it the same way.
That's how you say it.
Yeah. All right.
Chimpanzee.
Yeah. I regret bringing up the word
Like,
chimpanzee.
are you fucking with me? What is happening?
Yeah,
I don't know what's happening.
That's the word.
Yeah, I think that's just how everybody says it.
All right.
But they're brutal to each other. All right, moving on. Aaron Taylor Johnson. Have you guys heard the news?
Who
No.
the fuck is that?
Look him up. Bring him
All
up.
right.
'Cause
I'm
you'll
gonna
recognize him.
guess an athlete.
No, he's an actor.
Okay. What's his name?
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Usually 3 names.
Means that he's probably pretty good.
Okay. Still have no idea who this guy is. He was in Bullet
was in the
Train
movie
and
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass. I don't remember him.
What happened?
You never
to
saw
him?
Kick-Ass?
I saw Kick-Ass. Is he the main character?
Yeah.
Oh, then.
He was a kid then, but
Yeah.
so he's been announced he's probably going to be the next James Bond.
Interesting. I like it.
So my question is, how do y'all feel about when you see him being James Bond? Who do you think the best James Bond is? And who would you have picked if you could have picked anybody?
Michael B. Jordan.
That'd be a
my
good
Bond.
one.
I've
That'd
been
be a
saying
good
that
one.
for years.
Really?
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Think so?
Actually,
I don't mind it being a black Bond, but you got to make him at least a black Brit. I mean, I guess maybe not.
Idris, make him an older one.
Okay,
That'd be cool. Idris Elba
Season,
would be
no, yeah, I think
sick.
Idris Elba would be amazing.
That's my Bond.
Yeah,
He's taking
I
Blue
will
Chew and
say,
shit.
every time I see him, I only see Stringer Bell, and that's like one of the most snake characters in the history of
Let's
television.
see how talented he is, dude. Let's see if he can become our Bond.
Breakout role.
Let's put him to the test.
You guys really
He
need
just
to
got
watch The
British?
Wire.
I'd put in. I think I'd go.
Let me put it like
Yeah,
this:
he's
isn't
from
that
the
big of a
kingdom.
spoiler. Stringer Bell puts a guy in prison and then just starts. He's the reason he's in prison, and he starts fucking his baby mama while he's in prison and shit.
It's pretty ballin'.
That's cool.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Respect.
Respect him.
Jesus.
Mad respect.
You
That's
wouldn't make
big
it a day
moves,
out
big
there,
things. Yeah. Sorry you're not from the
Are you trying to make
street.
moves or not? It's
I'm
like,
just
gee.
saying, bro.
Uh,
This ain't the soft streets of San Antonio no more.
I mean, I think Idris would be a good pick for like later. I mean, I think he looks good. I mean, I think
He's
I
33
remember when
too.
Daniel Craig got announced, everybody was like a blonde Bond. I
Yeah.
thought he was really good.
James Blonde.
Yeah,
James
yeah. I thought he was really.
Bond,
The
man.
last movie with him in it was so good. With Daniel Craig?
brother, the Adele one.
I don't remember the song, but I know that
Ain't
like
seen to pass then.
what was that?
I have not tuned into Bond. Who gives a fuck?
They're
the
I
same
hate
shit.
James Bond
Octopussy
movies.
was
You
I
don't
think
you
they're-
don't watch Bond movies?
Nah,
No.
I was waiting to share that. I thought
You're
maybe he
watching
liked them.
Bond movies?
I think they are just a snore fest to me.
Dude,
it's like watching
so
Fast and the
slow.
Furious. It's
So
like
Controversial
slow.
opinions.
He's just
Yeah.
dude,
let's
it's
make
the
Amy
s-
Schumer the next James
This
Bond.
would
We
break
go
this
now,
would break
yeah.
MGM or whatever the studio's heart to see two guys in the demographic that they're targeting being like, I don't fuck with
Yeah,
James
dude, give
Bond.
me Amy Schumer and give me a CGI dog,
I'm gonna
and
say
I'm in.
Dylan Mulvaney, dude. That's my Bond.
Good, a good
Let's
Bond.
make some fucking moves. And I mean, he's got a sharp
Jesus
jawline.
Christ. Well, Kick-Ass is really good if y'all haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Would you say it's a kick-ass movie? It was lame.
Yeah, moving on.
Bond. The last one I saw was Casino Royale. It was like the last one
That's
I
a good one.
remember. Yeah.
Did you like it?
No. My dad made me
Did you
go
like
with
it?
him.
Did you like Casino Royale?
I didn't see that one. The last one I saw was Skyfall.
Quantum Solace?
I was about to say, if you said
Yeah.
Quantum of Solace, then no shit, because that's by far the worst piece of dog shit movie of all
Yeah, it
time.
just was like it just is. We're talking another callback to what we were talking about earlier. I think it's something I saw too late in life. I think I needed to see it as like an 8-year-old and have my dad be like, "I love this movie. You're gonna love it. Let's watch it." I would have been like, "This is cool," but I just saw it as an adult and I was just like, "Oh, this is gonna happen next. Oh, it did. Oh, this is gonna happen. Oh, this," and then it's just like, "All right, yeah." And there's what? 20
All right, moving
of
on,
these-
hater.
Hold on.
How dare you guys?
Quite frankly, can I be frank?
I'm over it. I'm over the
I
slander.
just want to say what all I recall when I watched the James Bond
Is
movies
him fucking?
is just being hungry. Me.
Oh,
I just remember watching them and always being, I need a snack. What are we doing watching this?
Oh, you're.
I need to go get food. I was a chubby kid, to be fair.
Jesus.
What a weird core memory of
Yeah.
the
James
Bond
Bond.
movie. You're like, I just remember that I was like malnourished and shit.
Something about the Brits maybe just really want to go to McDonald's. I don't know
Respect.
the connection there.
Yeah, respect.
well, okay, I'll change the subject then. TikTok ban.
Yeah.
Where?
You ever heard about that?
No.
So it's looking like it's about a 50-50 chance of actually happening that
Good.
the government is going to.
It's probably good for our youth. It's probably good for our culture. I'm not
probably
against this
is,
At all. I'm
but-
not against this at all.
I'm
Okay.
against it.
Yeah.
You are?
I'm against it, and it's only because I have 7,000 followers on TikTok, and it's the only thing I can get
I
slight
have an
traction on.
investment. Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise, literally, the app is so cancerous, bro. I've recently, because I had TikTok for clips, but now I watch TikTok. God damn, do you just lose
No, yeah, you
chunks
lose
of your
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
day?
No,
Because
yeah.
they're not 60-second videos. They're 5-minute videos on there
Yeah.
with 4-part videos and shit. And, like,
Yeah.
I'll blink, and I'll be like, it's an hour and 10 minutes later.
Yeah. Did you hear about that Resatisa shit?
What the hell's that?
Google it real quick.
Reset.
Like RESSTESS.
Dude, you are hip with
with A's at the end. So basically, this lady did a 50-part, 10 minutes of
Oh,
each
yes.
part.
We talked to, yeah. I
Have you
know
heard about that?
exactly.
And people invested and like listened to the whole thing because
What is
apparently
it?
she's the greatest narrator of all time.
It's like some crazy story. She like marries a guy who's like
super manipulative.
he's fake. He's stealing her social security.
She's
He's
doing
married to a bunch of
small
other.
episodes.
She's doing 10-minute long, 50 of them, and everyone was like, "I
Yeah,
watched
that's
the
cool.
entire thing," and
That's
it's like.
cool.
It's like an
I
hour
feel
long.
like Netflix needs to sign her to like a Shonda Rhimes like contract or some shit like
Wait, 50 10-minute things? That means it's
500 minutes.
I did the math so bad. That's way too long. Who the fuck watched all of those?
Apparently, everybody
don't
that
believe
started it. A lot of people that like. Let's
Bitches
say this.
love to
Let's say
yap.
this. Let's say this. Realistically, like 20% of the people that started the first video got to the end. That's still fucking insane.
No,
Even
I know.
one out of
That's
5
still
made it to the end.
that's
And it's
yeah.
not like you can just let her run. You got to scroll that bitch.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
like invest. I can be
Yeah.
like, yeah, let's get to the next part. And my thing is like, there's a guy on TikTok that like, literally like somebody will be telling a story and then like he'll cut in the middle of it and be like, such and such happened, and it's just to save you time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy who's like a guy I follow who's like he's like counts basically like fuck part 2s.
Yeah.
And so it's like, as soon as the video started, I'd be like, there's 3 parts. Don't watch it. This is what happens. It's done. Look, it's been 20 seconds.
I just saved you.
You're
I
welcome.
just saved you 7 minutes. You're welcome.
And I'm like, God, I respect
doing
that.
God's work.
Respect.
So you're down for the band.
I'm a revolutionary guy.
You're sad boy season.
Yeah, I'm sad just because I have put, I guess,
a lot of
so lame, but
footwork.
time and effort into it.
I'm gonna be on the right side of history on this one, dude. Take it down. I think I'm not even on Facebook, dude.
Would you be okay with it if it got sold to an American company? Is that the contingency, or is it just because it's toxic
No,
and
it's
like brain rot?
No, dude, yeah, it's just about states'
crippling
rights.
society.
Oh yeah, it's brain rot. It's brain rot.
It's all about
Shut up.
our
Who
side.
gives a fuck about that? Really?
Our side, we just believe in states' rites. That's all it
You know
is.
what
It
else
has
they use
nothing
states'
to
rights as an
do.
argument
It's
for?
not about my 7,000.
Hey, real quick, you know what they also use states' rights as an argument for? Keeping slavery.
That's the joke I was doing.
Okay,
I was doing a bit. I thought we were all doing a bit.
I don't know. I'm glad that you're that learned, because not everybody is.
Yeah.
So
I just like, that's when someone gets upset about something, I just go, it was for states' rights. And that just makes me laugh for some reason. I guess most people don't get it.
I get it. I get it.
I think we
get it.
talked about. I mean,
I'm
never,
just
when
now
I
wish
see
that I would have got that you were telling a joke.
Yeah,
And just,
it's okay.
it's whenever I see someone like repping
Confederate flag.
Confederate flag, like it's like, what are you, a fucking Cincinnati Reds fan too? Like, what are you?
Yeah.
What are you happy? You guys lost. Like, what are you repping?
The Confederacy lasted longer than like a presidential term.
Yeah.
It was like 3.5 years, and people still rock the fuck.
I'm a North guy. I roll with the North, dude. Grant, it's my dog.
Old school.
Considered one of the best military strategists in history.
That's right.
Yeah,
dude.
legend. Old school great meme too is like, someone will be like, I can't believe grown men will wear a Confederate flag, and then it'll be like the Browns logo. It'll be like, honey, grown men wear this every day.
That's true.
It's classic great meme right there.
Have you? Do you know who General Sedgwick is?
Sedge.
Oh.
Devil on the dance floor. People don't know that about Sedge.
Look him up real quick. Sedgwick, spelled like it sounds, Sedgwick.
Sedgwick. Wasn't that a cartoon from back in the day with a kid in the wheelchair?
It might be, but I don't know.
Oh, I was recently looking at this guy. Why do I know this guy?
Sedge.
Because you were doing a clip for me back in the day.
That makes sense. What did this guy do?
He is famous because during a time where snipers were shooting at him and his men, he was on his horse, and they were all cowering and hiding and like getting low. He's like, "You cower? Like those snipers couldn't hit an elephant from this distance."
That's what I was gonna say.
And that was his last words.
He just knew. Oh, he got shot.
He got shot immediately after he said that. Yeah, and he was considered like one of the great like leaders at the time for the American continental military.
I kind of like the notion of going down. Like, we're all gonna die, but you're the pussies. I do like that. I kind of ride with this guy. So I'm in with Sedge. I don't know if you tried to turn me against him right there. I kind of ride.
No,
with
it's a shitty thing to be remembered for.
Yeah.
You know, like you're remembered because you didn't get down.
Here's the thing. We remember him.
That is true.
Yeah, we're talking about it right now.
No, this is a dub for him, dude.
That's
We're
valid.
not talking about all the
You know
other
what?
guys.
Reach you got. I mean, this is huge for Sedge.
That's good.
You're keeping the Sedgwick
That's
family
good.
name alive.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got some relatives.
If there is an afterlife and like some of those soldiers died a few minutes later in battle, it must have been the funniest when they got up there and they're like, he's like,
Yeah.
you died right after you said that thing. He's like, you're dead too, asshole.
And how about the guy that was in the doghouse with him? Like, yeah, who's gonna do extra duty tonight?
Yeah, oh, who's a pussy now?
yeah. Who's gonna be scooping up the shit ditch tonight? I almost said a slur. I stopped myself.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Proud of progress.
We almost said chimpanzee.
Just look bad.
Are chimpanzees off? Then both my topics are gone if we can't talk about chimpanzees.
Yeah.
So Jalen Green, have you guys heard about what happened to him recently?
No, the
Do you know-
basketball
the
player?
basketball player. You know
Yeah.
how old he is?
28.
He's 22.
I said 40.
Oh, okay,
I
22.
just made up. I said 20. I was just guessing.
22. He just got this girl who's back on the day she was on Basketball Wives. She's 38. He got her pregnant, basically.
Oh no.
So, what do you guys think about like that? Do you think that if it was the other way around, it would be received differently?
If a 38-year-old dude, this girl's not, is she successful?
No, she's known for basically just being with basketball players.
Okay, a 38-year-old dude who's known for Federline. We'll go with Federline.
Yeah, getting Billie Eilish.
Getting Billie Eilish. Yeah, that's creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very weird. Also, just as like,
Great. Hey, by the way, great like replacements.
Yeah, good job.
We
Good
put that
analogy.
together, guys.
Good
We put that
analogy.
together. Go on.
I just am so. That is like I don't know why. I just the like people that like you said they're the things they like bang basketball players. I want to put those people in a rocket and shoot them on the fucking moon.
Larsa.
Yes, Larsa Pippen. All those hoes. I have no problem calling them skanks and whores. They're scum of the earth.
Still someone's daughter, but
just looking for somebody to love her.
Their father would be like, nice. You said all the shit I wanted to say.
Yeah, my God.
But I couldn't.
He's living vicariously through you, dude.
Yeah, vicariously through me. Yeah.
Look at us, dude.
The callback episode, dude. The callback episode.
Sharp.
Sorry.
I thought you were gonna say something else about how much you hated them. So that was
no, I mean I can keep calling them different.
The real travesty here
broads.
is a 22-year-old superstar has to be a father now.
Yeah.
Is he married to her or is she just pregnant?
She's just pregnant.
Okay. Well, it sounds like, this guy, if he's doing that, it sounds like this was bound to happen.
People just nut freely nowadays.
No, it seems like he was going to have a baby mama no matter what if this is occurring at 22.
At least it's one who knows how to like do taxes and stuff.
Yeah.
You know? At least it's like maybe
she's
a little
changed a diaper.
responsibility. Yeah.
And she's had kids before with other players, so you know that she knows like the game.
She knows the schedule.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe she'll get wine drunk enough that a miscarriage. Maybe beep that out. I don't know if I don't want.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's
That's not
beep that out. But she seems like the type that's probably slurping down some Grigio right now.
I mean, I can't say no, but she's bad. I will say.
Yeah.
Bad as fuck. Her name's Drea Michelle.
Drea Michelle.
Yeah,
I'll pull her up.
Draya. And then whatchamacallit? Are you guys ready to do our topics?
I do love it. Just says American media personality. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, it's okay now.
It's okay.
It's cool now.
I've changed my entire judgment on this situation.
She's cool.
Yeah. So you guys ready to do our topics?
Is Steve Harvey's daughter?
No, but she's basically as bad.
The only reason I would say no is they don't have the same last name.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go first. We're going to go around every 5 minutes with our topics. My topic is that X-Men 97 is coming out. I used to watch. Did you watch the X-Men cartoon series back in the day?
Can't say I did.
Okay, you're too young. I feel.
Yeah, 97's my birth.
But
Okay.
I remember the first X-Men movie that was in theaters. I went to that. I was stoked for that.
Did you see that?
I saw them, but all at home. Like, because those were like, I was like 8, like 5 to 8, and that kind of age where parents like, I can't take them to a PG-13 movie.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't make
I
sense.
remember eating a mystery airhead out of a party.
Yeah, the
I
white
remember,
one.
I remember that guy when like they changed the senator into a mutant, like he was squeezing his face through the bars.
Yeah.
I was like, as a little kid, I was like, oh shit.
There was like a little nod to the Silver Surfer and like that orphanage scene in the beginning. He was like, the lines are blurry on this movie. I'm going to be honest. I probably watched it like 15 years ago, but or whenever it came out. When did the first one come out?
2000, I believe.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure.
So 24
I'll find out
years
right
ago.
now.
X-Men first movie.
Let's see. Orders of when they came out. Yeah, 2000. Woo! X2 is 03. Last Stand is 06.
Can I just say the best one? Logan.
Logan is one of the best comic movies of all time.
Logan.
Yeah.
Logan.
But I will say Days of Future Past was pretty good.
What's the one with Deadpool in it?
That one sucked dick.
That's the first one I saw.
That's like the Wolverine movie. That's where he like gets his mouth filled shut.
2013. That makes sense.
Deadpool in that?
It was Ryan Reynolds also.
Yeah. In Deadpool,
the first movie,
the first one at the the end credits, he
makes
goes
fun of it with a toy figure and shit.
Yeah, and he like visits him, and then he goes to it's Ryan Reynolds reading the Green Lantern script. He's like, "This is gonna change my life," and then he shoots himself in the head.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty funny.
But this is there's quite a gap in between the Wolverine and the first Deadpool movie. 2013, Deadpool must have come. Well, no. Deadpool probably came out in 2014, 2015.
The actual Deadpool movie, I want to say, came out in 2016.
2016.
Max.
So 2016.
Couldn't have been later.
Bro, I don't know why. I feel like that's an unusual talent of mine. Is I'm pretty good at just name a movie.
You got one.
No, I got two.
Okay, you got two.
Yeah. So
let's get a full hand before we get to
give me another movie. Let's do it.
All right. What year did Dumb and Dumber come out?
Oh, that's actually a movie I haven't seen, but I'm going to say 98.
Don't look at the screen.
98.
I was not a movie I really watched.
94.
Yeah, I didn't really watch that one.
All right, so what year did
I was way off on that
Space Jam come out?
Space Jam was 96, I want to say.
Nope, that's the LeBron one. The real Space Jams. 96.
So wait, does it have to be a movie that you've seen in your lifetime?
It helps me because I can contextualize when I saw it around.
Okay. I feel like the crazy talent comes out when you're naming movies that Chaplin was in, you know?
Yeah.
I feel
53.
Like I feel like, well, that's when we get on the spectrum.
No, that's like those people that know, like, it's like August 13th, 1976. It was a rainy day. It was 4K.
By the way, Tuesday.
Yeah, it's like, Jesus Christ, how the fuck do you know that? But I used to teach about savantism when I was a psychology teacher.
Savantism?
Yeah, that was one of my favorite subjects. Savantism.
What is that? What the art of knowing about a lot about a thing?
Yeah, it is.
A lot of them are on the spectrum, but yes.
Okay.
In fact, almost all of them are.
Yeah, not all savants are autistic, but all autistic people are savants. It's like the rectangle square thing.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
No, it's the other way around.
Yeah, not all people on the spectrum are savants, but all spectrums are.
But all savants
are
are
on the spectrum. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hard times.
I remember they did a thing on 60 Minutes with this guy who was blind, but like a virtuoso on the piano. They like hooked his brain up to like a computer, and it contextualizes why somebody like that would enjoy playing music so much to the point that they get good as fuck. The area of the brain that like you get visual sensations from was blowing the fuck up whenever he would play the piano. So he was like getting, even though he can't see, he was getting like that part of the brain, like it was getting like in like
fed.
Yeah, exactly.
To run in the pasture.
Yeah. So like, isn't that crazy? Like how his brain wiring was.
He was like Chris Rock as the zebra in Madagascar when he finally got to run in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they call me just a reference at this point.
We are fucking killing these callbacks
references. I'm like, they're hot.
I actually got my first blowjob in Madagascar.
Wow. No, like the movie or the
movie
continent?
No, yeah, not actually there.
Or not continents, during the country.
Now, I have this talent as well. We're talking 06, if I can get a stat on that.
Dude, that's probably about right.
05.
That's so funny. But here, I will say this. It was at her place, so it was after it was in theater. So depending on when it came out in theater, it could have been 06.
This could have been 06.
It came out in May 27th. So it would have been on DVD by like September. It was like a warm autumn night. You were
September 15th at the latest.
I don't know, it was a hit. That could have been a late release.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll look up DVD release.
I mean, the people want to know. So
we're almost there. We're at the finish line.
Yeah.
DVD release date November 15th.
Oh, you called it.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, but that's
close. You could have got it for Christmas, and then you in the new year you got your dick sucked. That's a Christmas. That's a good Christmas.
It was it was close, bro. Yeah. You were good. I feel like it still counts. You get the credit.
Yeah.
What's your first topic you want to talk about?
I'm in there. I would like to talk about 90s Nickelodeon game shows.
Okay.
That's what I would like to talk about.
Okay.
It was just a recent
documentary. He probably has nothing to contribute here.
Well, there was just
we just did a whole podcast on this.
I mean, there was a recent Dan Schneider. Are you familiar?
Yeah.
He is a big-time creep, sexual predator. Do you watch All That? Remember Pickle Boy?
Yeah.
Pickle Boy fucking raped Drake Bell. Oh. There's a documentary on Max that came out 2 days ago. Drake Bell.
That's who he was accusing? I knew he was accusing somebody.
And another guy sent a video of himself. This was like a producer that would take care of the kids. Like, so the parents would drop them off to this guy. Parents, you guys stay here. I'm going to bring them back. Like when they would film all that and stuff. And this guy was a full-out pedophile. Thousands of videos, thousands of all that stuff. And the way he got caught, because he sent an email to the girl who was the original Amanda Bynes. Mm-hmm. Amanda Bynes replaced this girl, dude, in the dust. It's a sad story.
I've seen her lately. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's a sad story. Thoughts and prayers. She got an email sent to her from this guy just wanking it. And he was like, I'm thinking about you. And she was like 12. Yeah.
The gall.
The gall.
What do you think his like ideal reaction that he thought he was going to get from that?
That dude, me and my girl, I looked at my girlfriend. We watched this last night. I'm like, what did he think was going to happen?
So I used to work.
It was so great. He didn't even. But I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
He didn't even work up to it. Like not a knee touch. It was straight to the whack. And like,
my mom always said, "Be upfront."
That's what you're gonna be
let him know what you want.
Room, I feel like.
Yeah. So when I was teaching,
I'm not promoting that.
No. When I was teaching. One of the teachers that he got sentenced to 10 years in prison because when you meet him, it was like, okay, he's gay, right? But he's like, here's my wife, here's my kids, and you're just like, okay, cool. But he was super religious, super Mormon. The moment that his wife started working overnight at Target to like stock and stuff, he started making the Mormon kids like come over in the evening, like some boys, and like he was supposed to be doing like Bible study with them, but he would like make them do like games where he would make them like undress and stuff. And it's like it was like a group of like 12 kids.
Yeah.
All right, it's strip Bible study.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you
play naked
like
Twister?
When you said you like what was he thinking? The reaction would be, it's like, what the fuck are you doing with? I'm not saying like if you're gonna fuck kids, fuck one, but like what the fuck are you doing like with 12 kids at what? Like you think no one's gonna talk?
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, if you would have got me and my boys together and tried to do that shit after the first teacher came off and like, hey, what the fuck is going on?
He might have got jumped.
Yeah. Are we gonna beat this pedophile's ass or what?
Yeah.
is he a pedophile? Like they start
I'm
coming
flattered,
together.
but let's beat the shit out of this guy.
Yeah. Right. We got picked. I'm not a pick me. Okay. All right, that's the last thing that I am.
Earned, not given.
No, yeah, that's
but
crazy
yeah,
though.
so
I didn't realize it was Pickle Boy.
But then we talked about this as well. There's like Dan Snyder did so many inappropriate things. Ariana Grande was on a show called Victorious.
Yeah.
And then she was on another show called Sam and Cat with Janelle McCurdy.
Yeah.
Janelle McCurdy last year put out a Jeanette.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
I said it quiet.
That's fine. Jeanette, that came in
States'
my head.
rights.
Jeanette McCurdy.
I said states' rights.
You should put me in like all black, like an old Japanese play.
But she published a book that like kind of exposed all this and like put it on, and I think probably
And that was just being like co-signed.
Yeah, probably pushed this documentary to happen.
Yeah. I just saw the Orange Years, and that was a good documentary, but it was way less sad.
We could probably pull this video up. Honestly, I don't know if you want to, but like Ariana Grande, she was doing this thing for the show where you can go on Nickelodeon's website. Maybe it was on their YouTube or whatever, and you can watch her as this character, but like outside of the show, and she's doing a vlog from the set TV show. And there's like, dude, Dan Snyder was making her like jack off a potato, pour water all over herself. Like it was so inappropriate. And then they bring these girls in from like Zoe 101, and they
that I
talk
bet
about
not one person has ever said before in the history of mankind. Sentence number 1. Oh man, my uvula got stuck between that hamster's toes.
What?
See, like for children on that could never happen because your uvula is that swingy thing in the back of your throat right here.
What the fuck?
So there's no way you could get it stuck between a hamster's toes.
You can find
Check
the
this out.
Yeah, he had like a foot fetish.
What the fuck? Okay, so
Sometimes I wonder if you can
this
get
is
juice from a potato.
what the fuck? Okay.
Check this
Yeah,
out.
guys, Google this so you can just get the justice of
I'll put
seeing
it into
it.
the thing too.
It's crazy.
I hate I have to bookmark this video.
Sorry about that, brother.
That algorithm.
But no, dude, that was for children, and like that's so
fucked up. Yeah.
That's insane.
You know what's even more fucked up?
He had a history of cum shots.
Is that your
too.
time's up, so we just got to cut it off.
All right.
Start.
All right.
Isn't that fucked up?
That is fucked
That
up.
is fucked up.
At the buzzer.
All right, guys.
That's crazy though. That
at
is
the
fucking
buzzer.
crazy.
All right, this is kind of like a history thing that I found out that I thought was interesting. So sorry if this is a little long-winded, but
Very good.
Clock's running, pal.
so in World War One, they it was the Battle of Gallipoli, which is like the Anzac forces, which is the old British forces, versus the Ottoman Empire, which is like the Turkey Ottoman Empire. It disbands after World War One, and they were at a big fight. This is like, you know how Winston Churchill like went into hiding and like was like kind of a recluse before World War II, like he was all depressed. It's because he did so bad at this battle. He sent in 400,000 troops, and immediately in the first day, 8,000 of them were surrounded and basically fucked. They couldn't get in. They were gonna die.
What you're telling me, senior year homecoming, he got swept and he can't show his face anymore.
Yes, dude, he's the loser of the school.
He's not going back to the reunion.
No, never.
Yeah.
Not the 10 year,
They
20
didn't
year,
give him
never.
They took his Letterman jacket at graduation.
So
They
why
ripped the patch off.
Why are you bringing up Winston's worst day ever? Like,
Well,
what
I
the
figured,
fuck is
yeah.
this? I invite you on my podcast and you bring up one of my namesakes.
Is that a Winston you look up to?
Yeah.
I mean, the
Great
fact
leader.
that there was a time that literally against the Nazis, the only ones that were fighting against the Nazis for a segment of the war were the British. Like, I look up to him, but at the same time, like, he was very much problematic when it came to like imperialism. Like he said, like literally one of the quotes he said is, there is no greater like thing to do than take land that isn't being used for the great of the empire or whatever. It's like, what do you mean land that's not being used?
Yeah.
Like, just because it's not being used the way you would use it,
Right.
doesn't mean it's not being used. So like, you know, no one's perfect.
Yeah, like the country's so fucked up at this point. The Ottoman Empire controls southeastern Asia, Europe, and Africa, which is crazy. What?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, you mean there's not a sawmill on that beautiful desert? Take it now. Take it, no wind farm in the Chesapeake Fort. Take it down.
No, you're right. You're right.
That's
funny.
beautiful, dude.
So basically, they're fucked and they're surrounded and they're gonna die. And Winston Churchill has no idea what to do. And at the time, there was this thing called a drip rifle where you could like tie a string to the gun and put like water on and drip and it would shoot slowly. So this guy had the idea where they lined up a bunch of guns around them and they filled all these jugs with piss mostly. It was mostly piss, spit, just gross body fluids, and they cut different holes so it would drip at different speeds so the gunshots would keep firing off.
The score box at Fenway?
Yes, dude, basically. And so their whole plot was like, the Ottomans were like, once they run out of ammo, we're going to choke them out, starve them, and then we're going to just kill all 80,000 of them. Over 12 days, they snuck out all 80,000 troops because the Ottomans were waiting. And at the end of the drip rifle, which took 12 days, the Ottomans charged across no man's land, hopped into the trenches, and were like, where the fuck is everyone? What the fuck? Is this piss? Like, what the fuck? Like,
so how did they get away?
They tied a string to a bucket and set another bucket full of piss and cut different shape holes so it would drip at different speeds. Once it became heavy enough, it pulled the gun and shot it. So the Ottomans were like,
would think that they were shooting back.
Yes,
gotcha.
they're like, they think they're shooting back. We can't storm. We'll just wait them out. They're going to run out of ammo. They can't resupply. And they evacuated all 80,000 troops.
That's crazy.
They don't even know who came up with it. Like, the guy who did it doesn't get any credit. Like, Churchill gets credit for, like, getting them out of there, but he didn't really do anything.
Yeah, he didn't go. Yeah, somebody on the ground.
Piss saved 80,000 lives. In
like, what I'm trying to get at is that's fucking
I.
incredible. What's the most that your piss has ever done, Matty?
I fended off a rattlesnake with some pee once.
Okay, that's actually more than my piss has ever done.
Charging me, and I've got some high PSI.
That's fucking
I got some
terrifying.
I pissed like a hose.
Where were you at?
I was just in Santa Clarita, California, dude.
He's about to be like, because he was like in the military. I was out in Fallujah. That was a Santa Cruz.
It was me, a rattlesnake, and a kid with a gun. I didn't know what to do.
One of us were making it out of that room alive.
Just off the beaten track. I just went to take a pee.
There's so many rattlesnakes in California. Like, that's something as a kid that you were grown up like told to like really be careful about rattlesnakes.
That's crazy. No, I remember the school that I was like subbing at before I was a teacher. Apparently, like, it was a newer school, and when they had first like gotten the property and like torn down like some of the land to like build up, like they had like found like different nests of like rattlesnakes, and like they had like exterminated like over like 100 in the property.
And when I had my pee
Just
encounter
crazy.
with this rattlesnake, I was young, so my penis kind of looked like a baby mouse, and I was it was terrified. This snake gets a hold of that, dude. He's fucking.
It's a wrap. It ain't letting go. I know that much.
A baby mouse.
I see what they do.
So now that it's my turn, I actually forgot for my I'm just gonna finish the topic. I forgot to ask you guys: is there a series that ended that you liked that didn't end because the series ended, but because it got canceled, that you wish they would bring back?
Oh, so many, bro.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
well, go
The
on.
Punisher with Berthnall.
You know that's going to basically be happening.
Really?
Yeah.
He's going to be on.
But I'm on the same writers, dude.
It's going to be Daredevil Born Again, and he's going to be cameoing on that.
Right.
And then so he's supposed to. I'm sure after that they'll bring
him into his own show. Yeah, he like tweeted he posted the other day like some like cartoon image of like an old thing that just said 1 batch, 2 batch, penny and a dime, which is like the thing he says before he fucks everyone up.
Yeah.
And I was like, and they just no caption, very cryptic. So like he's for sure fucking back.
He's back in the reins, so to speak. That was really good though, especially the
so fire.
The first season when he fucks up the guy's face on the mirror.
Oh yeah,
Jigsaw. Yeah, that's just.
But and I don't know if they canceled this, but did you guys watch WandaVision?
Yeah,
WandaVision was good.
So
they just never,
good.
they just never
I
continued.
thought that was like the best show.
So did you ever watch the second season of Loki?
No, see, I don't watch a lot of this stuff, and I don't get a lot of the references.
Oh my god, the second season of Loki is so goddamn
Yeah, I still
good.
never watched it. I just am so like marveled out right now. I
think everyone is. It's kind of.
I have still waiting to get the She-Hulk Attorney at Law.
Oh yeah, see, I'm like 3 episodes deep in that one, and it's just not attainable.
No,
It's
it
terrible.
doesn't. That one was on. That one I gave an episode 2 out of like Spite Watch, and I was instantly like, no.
A show that got canceled. It was a show I was on Sci-Fi. It was called Alphas. It was kind of like
Just about me and Brandon. Just about our upbringing, dude.
So it's kind of like it's basically like Sci-Fi's version of the X-Men, but the powers in it were really unique. Like
That's dope.
one guy was like he was just like super accurate. So he was kind of like bullshit, like Bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
He was the leader of the team, and he was just really good at being accurate at stuff.
Jeremy Renner? It's Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
No, that's Hawkeye. Yeah,
Hawkeye, Bullseye.
We'll be right back after this message.
Who brought this guy? No, but yeah, I mean, it's in like basically like the very last episode, the main bad guy, his power is that like he lives forever, like he doesn't die. He's been around for
Shitty
hundreds
power.
of years.
Thanos.
Shitty power.
That's kind of terrifying. Like he can't die no matter what you do to him.
Yeah, so we listen to the guy. Let's try to hear him out. At this fucking point. Maybe we can get along. We'll see things his way.
I mean, the way that it ended, like he did like a biological warfare, like took out a whole subway of people.
Well, I just don't like.
And then just cliffhanged on that, and it's like
the cliffhanger ending is what really fucks it.
Yeah.
We don't have enough time to say what I'm going to say because it's going to piss you off, and I know it's going to go into it. Just the whole Marvel thing. It's hard shit. Everything's a loophole. They save themselves with a fucking bullshit plot hole.
Iron Man didn't get saved.
Yeah, I don't even know. You can't even. And by the way, if you want to go back and follow this whole thing, good.
Oh no, yeah. Luck. I mean, like for example, if you had a kid tomorrow, like not tomorrow, but you guys got pregnant 9 months from now, your kid, you had to wait till they're like 12, right, to watch it. Right. And by then. It's already 50 movies now.
I mean, we were shitting on James Bond for having a ton of movies. There's like we are so close to being like, oh, you got to check out the Marvel collection. It's 50 movies
and 17 series.
You're telling me I have to watch I have to watch one movie a week for a year to get through that? Get the fuck out of here.
Give me an original screenwrite. Would it kill him?
I mean,
screenplay.
I will say there is some bangers in that series of movies, though.
Oh, of course, some fantastic movies.
I mean, there's Jennifer Lawrence. There's
is Jennifer Lawrence in any of the Marvel movies?
She's in X-Men, but that's not MCU.
Oh, but that's not MCU, bro.
It's not canon. You fucking. Oh my God, you're close.
Like, I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is the last time Matty Stu's being on this podcast.
You say MCU, I thought you were talking about Monsters Inc. University, Monsters University. That's MU though.
Did you guys ever watch the show Hard Times of R.J. Berger?
Yeah, he had a big cock.
Dude, yeah, fantastic.
That was the bit.
He was like a nerdy kid, and then they find out. That one ends the girl he finally decides to like, that's like kind of not the hot girl, gets hit by a bus, and she's like maybe going to die in a coma, and the cliffhanger ending, and then it got canceled. 2 seasons, like.
That's tough. That was MTV Dose.
What was the name of it?
The Hard Times of R.J. Berger.
I've heard of that show, but I didn't know that's what it was about.
This came on after Jersey Shore.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
It was like a teen, like a made for teenagers. I think it's like if you watch it now, it probably sucks. But it was, and the fucked up part was my friend who showed me it knew that it got canceled and didn't tell me. So like he's like, you gotta watch this show. And then I was like, what happened to the ending? He's like, yeah, they canceled it. And I was like, don't make me watch that.
So did y'all ever watch Heroes?
No, it's Heroes.
Oh, that's the first 2 seasons of Heroes. Actually, season and a half of Heroes is fucking amazing. And then it just went off the rails because NBC
to answer your question.
Like on NBC, but that's the one that I would bring back. But also I would have Damon Lindelof write it because he's the one that did like Watchmen, the TV series.
Yeah,
he did Leftovers, a TV series.
I haven't seen that one either, dude.
That already exist.
Yeah,
so that's what I would want. But all right, your turn. What's your second topic?
My second topic is just something that's in the bag of expertise. I've had a busy couple days, so I'm just gonna bring you the assassination of JFK, dude.
Okay, I actually had a course on that when I was in college.
Here's the thing,
what's your theory?
Well, the CIA killed our president.
Okay.
Without a doubt. Maybe.
Who's the comedian?
He's like, I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm going to tell you what I know.
Yeah. I mean, Lee Harvey Oswald, there's a possibility he took a shot, but I think most likely he had nothing to do with it. He was a complete patsy. They had him where they want him. There was another CIA guy up there that took the shot. But the point is, dude, RFK Jr. is running for president right now, and they will not give him Secret Service protection.
Mm-hmm. And the Kennedys have like the worst family history of all time.
The apple's not going to fall too far from the family tree.
Yeah, like everybody in that family dies terribly, basically.
Yeah, and he's the guy, if he were to be elected president, which...
He would never, but go on.
Well, he did just make Aaron Rodgers his VP.
That got my vote.
So,
Jesus Christ.
Aaron Rodgers feels, I mean, how bad is your O-line when you feel more comfortable behind a Kennedy?
Wow.
That's not my joke. I just had to say
that's good, though.
I heard that joke online. I had to regret it.
Real quick. Third-party candidates never stand a chance.
They should, and that's my America. I'm pulling for
we
that.
The people.
We are, baby. And you are too, Winston. I
always joke that voting third party is one's weird way of saying I'm a white guy.
I'm registered as an indie, dude. I'm registered as an indie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Vote for who you think should be it. Just please don't vote for Trump because he's a dictator. But possibly autocrat at least. Let's not get political.
No.
Let's not get political.
No. Yeah, I'm not going to vote, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm registered,
You're abstaining.
baby. I'm a Texan now.
Just being lazy. I don't even want the abstaining title. It's just being a lazy piece of shit. I have a minor in political science. Understand the importance of voting. Know I should vote. Register to vote. Going to get sent here. Not going to do it.
You have a minor in political
science. That's an indictment on the candidates that none of them push you to want to. So
yeah.
But yeah, RFK, this like I just feel like he's a little kooky. But I will say,
RFK Jr.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
RFK.
RFK was actually a viable candidate.
He did a lot for civil rights. Too.
Yeah,
RFK, dude, that man did more for fucking America than anyone I can name.
Whatchamacallit, you know that they say that the reason why JFK, one theory is like the mob was behind him being killed is like when you want to take a dog down, like you don't cut off its tail, you cut off its head, and like they use JFK as an example to RFK, who was the Secretary of the State underneath JFK, and his whole push as Secretary of the State was to take out like mafia, like to take down the mob.
I think RFK was assassinated by the mafia, hands down. JFK was taken out by the CIA because of the Bay of Pigs.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's a good theory. I mean, I've heard that.
What did he do in the Bay of Pigs?
Oh, I mean, failed miserably.
Yeah,
we failed miserably with
basically.
And then there's
But why
another
did
theory.
but I know what the Bay of Pigs is, but why did he get killed for the Bay of Pigs? Like, why him?
Well, a bunch because
Like, what did it absolve? Like, because I get we got caught, but like, what did it like? Was like Cuba then like?
Well, some people believe Cuba was behind his assassination too. Like, so it just depends on the theory, but you know,
Yeah, that's wild.
there's a lot of theories going on.
CIA
I definitely, what I know is I don't think it was just Lee Harvey
basically
Oswald.
so when the Bay of Pigs happened, he was given misled information by the CIA, so we could finally go to war with Vietnam, essentially.
Yeah.
And he believed the CIA. We fucked up the Bay of Pigs. He was totally like let down by them, but he took it off the chin. He took responsibility. But then his mission as the president was to take down private agencies, especially the CIA. Yeah. He was going to make cuts up the wazoo to the point when if he didn't disband them by the time he was out, they would have nothing left and they would have to rebuild from within. And so like the CIA gets a hold of that. And also he got thousands of operators killed on the shores of the Bay of Pigs. So like every fucking trained killer in the U.S. is now pissed off at this president who it wasn't even his fault. It was
it
CIA's
was
fault.
it was a terrible operation to begin with.
If you felt anger from that was not directed towards you.
No. I like history. So I was. I mean, my one topic was
it
history.
was Marines, right? That got killed.
They killed our fucking president. Yeah, a lot of.
They sent the Marines for the Bay of Pigs.
He was a good one, man. And RFK, dude, he marched with Cesar Chavez.
No, yeah, he was very much like. He was like when like the the sanitation workers were fighting for better pay and stuff.
Yeah,
all that kind of stuff. He was usually on the right side.
I was up in Northern California, the vineyards, the grape workers, the sanitation workers, and they also just schooled old politicians. I mean, JFK took over for Eisenhower, and I mean that was like a 40-year age difference.
See, what's crazy is like you know how the Kennedys got their wealth?
Bootlegging.
Yeah, their dad was a bootlegger.
Which is what's more American than that?
True.
Come up.
Are you kidding me?
Your last topic.
All right. I think it's going to be kind of two because one's just. Are you guys? This is going to sound dumb at the start, but are you guys familiar with how cranberries are harvested?
Yeah, it's a bunch of old people standing. According to the Ocean Breeze.
I went to an Ocean Spray.
Is he on the right track right now when he's saying this?
Is Dogface there representing?
I wish that would have been fucking sweet.
It's too bad.
No, so like cranberries are like in a big like field, and they flood the field to raise the cranberries up. Now here's the thing: pesticides ruin cranberries and are poisonous. So the natural pesticide is wolf spiders, which are huge. When you flood the field, wolf spiders climb the tallest thing. It's all the humans. So you get paid like 6 figures for harvesting cranberries, but wolf spiders climb up your body and their bites hurt. If you're calm, they're cool. But part of the job is just being cool with spiders crawling on you.
What a wolf spider looks like?
Yes.
Yeah, because I remember the commercials. It was like 2 old men in overalls just standing in like what looked like a pond.
Fuck that.
Yeah, like I mean, it's don't get me wrong. They're not like a fucking gigantic
but
spider,
still.
but like
There's
there's it in like a
12 of
curve,
those
like it's the
climbing on
side.
you at
Yeah,
once?
all over
Can
you.
you pull up a cranberry harvester getting crawled on? I
Yeah,
know that's a lot of to die.
cranberry bog spiders. All right, let's see. Yeah, you can see like there they are, like because they can sit on top of water, so they're like a little bit bigger. So like, let's see if we can. Here's a video. Let's see what this does.
No.
Oh, it's gonna make me sign into TikTok for a second.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, fuck that. I can't.
Yeah,
there's too many.
just like
So then they
walking.
make like 6 figures to do that?
Yeah, they make like bank, but
Here's an
literally
idea.
like.
Call me crazy. Get a fucking canoe out there. Aim with a net on the end of it.
I know.
Couldn't you put a bunch of like fake tall mannequins out there and then flood it and let them
Cranberry
climb
crows?
up? Yeah, and then get them to like a scarecrow. Yeah.
Do scarecrows even work?
Why don't you take the freaking leaf thing from the pool and just scoop up the cranberries from the edge of the pond?
True.
Or just get a big net on one side. Hey, I gotta say they're not being resourceful down here at the Cranberry
No,
Farms.
they're
not. And we know you're listening. Step it up. What the hell?
Also,
They've been doing
Did
it for
the
a long
Industrial
time too.
Revolution mean anything to the
yeah,
Cranberry
you're telling
people?
me that after we could fucking we have cars that can play a fireplace while you drive, but we're still flooding fields to get fruits.
Dude, I mean, we can seed 50 rows deep with one tractor.
Yeah.
And these people are getting spiders up their asshole. That's insane.
Yeah.
What's the second part of your topic?
Oh, well, I was worried that you guys might just call me gay and that was going to be the end of the Cranberries
invested,
discussion.
dude.
But we
He
all
had a
got pretty
contingency.
into it.
was quite-
The
He had a
other-
contingency.
The other thing, and I figured this would just turn into us yelling, what is your guys' policy on leaning a seat back on an airplane?
I flip-flopped over the years, dude. See, now my back is shot, so
Yeah.
it's like I have no choice.
How tall are you?
I have to go from here to here.
How tall-
Unfortunately.
How tall are you?
6 foot.
Okay, then you're an asshole.
Thank you for
So
not
you know the
questioning
struggle.
that. Thank you for not questioning that. I'm
No.
5'11".
Okay, I mean, well, 5'11" and 6 foot, I would say is the same, but
Thank you.
clearly, apparently, it's not. That's the line of delineation.
I'm a
It is,
6'1".
but
I'm a 6'1".
Here's the
bar
thing. I'm a tall guy. Like, I never am like, when someone leans back on me, I'm not like, fuck you. I instantly go fuck you to the person behind me because I'm like, I have to lean back
have a
now.
choice,
You better
man.
not be
Well,
fucking
it's a domino
mad.
effect. It's a real domino
And I get the
effect.
person in the very last row normally doesn't lean back, at least on a Southwest flight. That
I was
person's
just, I was
fucked.
just on the
That's
last
their
row of
fault for being
Southwest.
boarding group C59. That's
Well,
on you.
Here's the thing. I was actually in the A, but Papa got to turn me.
Ah.
I went to the bar.
Yeah, see,
So.
that's on you. You know what I mean?
Oopsie.
And it's not my fault. I don't have to sit with this
Termy?
fat fuck in front of me in my lap.
Terminal beer?
Oh,
A termy, dude.
you knew what that was, a termy?
Yeah, yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Hey,
I know,
I
you know
podcast.
what I hear. You know what I hear is that like a lot of times people get way too drunk before flights, like and have like missed their flights because like they get arrested because of like being publicly intoxicated.
Really?
Like because people get like afraid
Oh.
and like anxious and stuff, so they kind of try to cope with alcohol.
Yeah.
So it's like a thing. Like people get arrested,
Oh, yeah. You can get too drunk.
and I think
Dude,
anything that you
don't
do
want a
illegal,
drunk person in the air.
yeah, it's
I'll tell you
you're
that.
stuck in a tube.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see. I was hoping there was going to be like a statistic, like 5% of like
watched a
missed
video
flights are from, something like that,
Somebody,
where we'd be like, oh
they
shit.
they are being detained.
Just
at
watched
this-
Yeah.
the body cam footage of this, of a guy getting arrested for being too drunk
watched-
on a flight.
I saw a video of like this guy. He missed his flight, and like so, like he somehow got down onto the tarmac and started like running after the plane while it was
Like,
moving.
like fucking Peter
Like it was
Parker
a like
trying
it was
to
a
stop the
taxi,
bus, dude.
Yes, and then he got sucked into the engine and died.
What?
Yeah, look at it. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But yeah, that's a
What
weird
a
way
loser.
to end that's a weird way to end the podcast. But yeah,
Cause and
don't
effect.
if you miss your flight, people, you miss your flight.
yeah, if
It's
you're going to
okay.
take anything away from this one,
don't do that shit. That's Darwinistic.
yeah.
All right,
just
call back.
Catch the next one.
The last callback of the
Get on the
episode.
red eye.
All right, guys.
The red eye.
All right, guys. Is there anything you guys want to plug before I?
Matty Stu Comedy on Instagram. Check me out. I'm really bad at this. I got shows. I'm at Sunset Strip Fridays and Sundays. God bless.
All right.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram at Brandon Legend RE_, and then shows are all on there. Any shows you want to come to, come there.
Also, listen to the Captain's Dogs podcast. Brandon produces it. That's my pod.
My pod's your last resort.
All right.
Don't listen to it.
So, like I said before, thank you guys for being on the podcast. Matty Stu, Brandon Legendre. I'm your host, as always, Winston Dean. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Tidbits and Randomness.